Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars Green Planet. So we are, we're in an alright position. We have avoided our crisis. We have we don't have plenty of water, but we do have positive water production, which is good. And other than that, I think we're doing alright. But we do have an event, so let's dive on in and see what exactly is going on.
It's a rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for addiction.
Despite the great lengths we go to make it safe and close as possible to home, one's mind is never too far from the dangers that the privilege of being an interplanetary pioneer carries. We all find our own ways to cope with this pressure. Elaine Cavalang, either way, finds it in the bottle. Okay, so she has become an alcoholic. Alright, well obviously that's not a good answer. Yeah, we're not going to be keen for that, but it is what it is. We still have an Earthsick colonist, and we are getting close to being able to send off our ship. You know what we should do? We do have one drone that's working here. Let's reassign this drone, because I don't believe that should be disappearing with our ship at any stage. Let's reassign to the hub. There we go. Alright, so that should be fine now. That is no longer under control of our spaceship. That's all well and good. Let's see, what else could we be doing? Oh, yes. You know what? We're going to double check our research. So at the moment, we have our autonomous sensors being worked on. But I think we're going to need this decommission protocol. So I think we're going to go ahead and bump that up to the next thing. I don't think that this open air gym is exactly what we're after. We need to free up a little bit of space. We do have the school going in. We might need a university. So there's a few things that we could change. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's just double check our farming. Looks like we are producing a decent amount of food. I think we will be... Yeah, I think we'll be fairly safe as far as that's concerned. It looks like we're going to be generating about 32, which doubles what we've got. I think we have more food than we currently need, which is ideal. We'll keep on switching between these soybeans and the wheat so we can improve our soil quality. But for now, we'll just stay as is. Let's see, what else do we have to worry about? We do have a little bit of an issue with our power. I could go for a few more solar panels. That wouldn't be the end of the world. And then if we did this, we might even be able to amplify our concrete extractor, and I feel like that's probably not a bad idea. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and work on that. Let's build up 2 more solar panels. That should be fine. We'll throw that here, and we'll throw another one right beside. Okay, so that should give us the 10 power during the day to pay for this. To amplify it will cost us a little bit of polymers. I think given our extra shipment coming in, that'll take us to 22. We don't need any polymers right now, so that, yeah, I think that's a worthwhile thing to go for. We have plenty of concrete here that still needs to be extracted, and we're kind of short on a bit, so let's go ahead and pay for that as well. I will upgrade this, and what was the other thing? Oh yes, you know what? I was going to clarify with these moisture evaporators. So the penalty that we've got over here is a straight up 0.4 decline in production because they are too close to each other. Now apparently, as long as the main body of the moisture evaporator isn't within the other hex area, there won't be any penalties. But because we put them so close, it just is what it is. Now we could technically salvage one of these, but given the fact that it's only 1 metal and 3.5 polymers in return, if we have a look at what it takes to build one, that is, well, we don't have the possibility of building them right now. We have to ship them in, so that is not exactly good for us. So we're going to keep them as they are. Now, I do believe that with our research... Oh, we got the moist evaporator upgrade, but we don't have the moist evaporators themselves. Okay, well... Yeah, as we focus through a couple of these more biotechs, I'm assuming we're going to find the moist evaporators proper. But for now, that is it's sufficient for us, so we'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead and get time up and rolling. Let's see, what's our... Yeah, transport doesn't seem to be... Seems to be idle. Okay, that's a little bit odd. I guess that's maybe because I reloaded the game between episodes. That's probably why it's no longer unloading. But we'll pop those over there, and then we'll queue up a little bit more as far as materials are concerned for it to pick back up again. So, with that in mind, where are some materials? Let's let a little bit of daylight come through. I feel like there was a little bit of materials somewhere up around here. Maybe I was wrong. Let's just double check. No, there are definitely metals. You know what? There's some metals that are closer to home. I think we'll try and collect them first. Oh, there we are. So we'll gather these ones, and then... was there any others that were fairly nearby? There should be a second lot. Daylight will certainly make it a bit easier to find. Or at least I'd hope it would. I do not know. Huh, well that's a little bit awkward. I guess that's not the best, but I guess we'll come back and find it at a later date. Any other metals up over here? Not that I can see. Oh, there we go. We can gather those ones as well. That'll be enough for now. We don't need to set up too many jobs. Now we have 2 Earthsick colonists. Okay, this isn't ideal. We don't want this. We need to help them out. What are their issues? No luxury buildings. That's being a bit of a problem. Had an unprepared meal. That is also not that ideal. Okay, so that's one of them. And then the other one, what's wrong with you? Running out of luxury. And we don't have any gaming. Okay, so this isn't fantastic. Let's see, is there anything we can do to fix this? So the grocer, that'll be food and shopping, dining, social and food, medical. Relaxation, exercise and playing. Alright, so what do we need as far as our buildings are concerned to bring some things up? Let's see, dome services. You know what? An amphitheater might be good. That is a fairly easy way to get some luxury, some extra relaxation and social. We're not going to go ahead and pay for an electronics store. That's a little too pricey right now, and we don't have the workers. Whereas the amphitheater doesn't require anyone to man. Let's see. Anything else that doesn't require workers would be ideal. No. Okay, so I think we're going to be going with an amphitheater. We're a little bit short on concrete, though. Okay, that is not fantastic, but it is what it is. Let's see. How are we going for concrete? Well, we're slowly upgrading. We'll have to see how that goes. Let's also just double check that all of our moist evaporators are the priority for maintenance. Looks like some of these solar panels also need a little bit of TLC, so let's just make sure that they're set to produce plenty of water. In fact, can we... Yeah, we can increase priority for all of them if we control click. So let's make sure that that's the case. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that'll make that problem disappear. Water towers, I guess these are also the highest priority, so let's make sure that they're set to maximum. And same with... Well, you know what? The Moxie's not really that important right now. We're producing more oxygen than we need. Yeah, we're not really having any issues whatsoever. Yeah, so that is fine. Now, let's see. What have we got? Vacant residential slots. We have 9. And workspaces. We have 1 unemployed. Huh. Okay. So let's go ahead and try and fix that up. We have 3, 6, and 9. There's an empty job. Let's see. Oh, I guess they're Earthsick, and that's why that they're not willing to go to work? Yes, yes. Okay, so that's not ideal. We need you back. You are a botanist. What do we need? The luxury. Luxury and shopping is going to be big, so that amphitheater is going to be an important thing to go for. Okay, let's go ahead and get that planned in, even if we don't immediately pick it up. I will put it towards the center of the dome. I think that makes a bit of sense. Make it that, yeah, it's easy and accessible. Alright, so we'll leave those be. We'll have to hold off on the shuttle for now. Again, we cannot take people. Well, we don't want to take anyone back home. That would not be ideal. So we're going to go ahead and let that be what it is. We'll also go ahead and we'll make it a low priority as well, just in case our drones are fairly heavily loaded. We can get to that whenever we need it. It's not going to be the end of the world. Although, you know what? How much fuel do we have? We have 9 fuel at this stage. Well, if we can't necessarily make it back to Earth as it stands, potentially, could we be able to do a mission? Now, this costs us only 30 fuel. It's not the worst. Alright, hang on a second. Let's go ahead and check out some planetary missions. So, let's see. We have a breakthrough. That will cost us crew, though. That's not something beneficial. We could go for new technologies. That wouldn't be bad. A breakthrough for a couple of drones. That would also be fairly good. Unknown as well. Research progress. I think the breakthrough is probably the best thing for us. Yeah, the resources could be nice, but right now I think a breakthrough is probably the best thing. That does cost us crew though. New technologies? Hang on a second. Here we are. That's the one I was after. Yeah, 3 drones, 12 hours. I think that's not the worst idea. Alright, so if we go ahead and send that, can we go ahead and send? Fantastic. Okay, so required payload to arrive, waiting to unload unnecessary cargo. Okay, that is nothing too severe. Now it is going to be unloading some of our rare metals. So let's go ahead and sort out a little bit of our depots. It's not exactly been too well organized right now. Let's go ahead and chuck in our... Where is it? Rare metal depot. Let's put this right next to the launch pad. That seems fairly reasonable. This one will be the priority. The desired amount will be full at all times, so we can load and unload as we see fit. Let's also go ahead and bring in, say... You know, we probably just need one of everything. Yeah, we have fuel being stored over here. That's not the worst. We have some metals. We probably need more room for those. Yeah, so you know what? That's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and build up a couple of depots. Let's go next to plain metals. Let's go ahead and create one for concrete. Let's go ahead and make another. We've already got food. Go for polymers. And then we'll go for electronics. Let's shuffle to the other side. Make sure that people can enter and exit that dome safely. Machine parts. And then some seeds as well. Alright, and you know what? We'll even make another fuel depot. I will pop that right between those two there. So that should be good. Alright, this one will go for the maximum. The other one we can go ahead and reduce. That's just a tertiary exchange now if necessary. Alright, so that should be good. We can still make some progress with our rocket. We'll be making plenty of fuel. It looks like 8 per day, so it's only a day or two. That'll give us enough time to go ahead and build up the amphitheater, maybe get rid of this earth sickness. That's going to be good for us. So again, we need... Yeah, that little bit of luxury is going to make a huge difference. And then a little bit of luxury here as well. Yep, okay, so that is going to be fine. Let's also make sure that everybody is working as best as possible. You're a geologist. Why are you working? Hang on a second. Are you a... no, you are not. I thought for a second that we only put the overtime... yeah, the overtime on those who were workaholics. But I guess they're no longer there, so that is not as good. Let's just double check. No, that's fine. And then medic, botanist, and a geologist. Okay, so that is not ideal. Let's go ahead and see. We have a botanist here, a geologist there. Can we go ahead and... let's see, enforce specialists. Yeah, we kind of need people to be working as much as possible. One who is unemployed, I guess that's alright. You know what, we'll let them sort it out. We should be okay. Actually, you know what? No, let's go ahead and assign you to the farm. That is, yeah, we can't let your expertise go without. And then hopefully someone else will fill in this space as time goes by. Yeah, 2 botanists should be fine. Alright, so either way, that's that. We have our amphitheater slowly being constructed. We are now producing with our amplified production. We have... oh, you know what? We're negative on power. That's not as ideal. We need more power. Let's go ahead and put another one over here. And another one over there. There we go. Okay, let's make sure that they are a priority. They need to be built if at all possible. This power accumulator is almost out. For now, since we've already got a full payload to go here, we'll turn this off at night time for the rare metals. That should be fine. At least I'm hoping it is. Yeah, okay. We also are going to need some more machine parts. I do see that the Eternal Summer has almost arrived. That's going to be a bit of an issue if we don't have more machine parts somewhat soon. Actually, you know what? No, we should be fine. We'll have a few left over. Okay, I'm glad we had counted that out properly. Let's see. These guys are arriving. Let's go ahead and we'll let them do an orbit for a little bit, and then we'll bring them down. We'll just try and get the supply pod nice and close so we can work on that. Let's see. You guys, how are you doing? Loading resources. That is excellent. No more anomalies to be scanned. Not at this stage. Okay, well, let's queue up another... I don't know. I think that this will have to be good enough. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, kind of hoping for some more anomalies if we can. RC Commander, let's see. What about you? Is there any jobs we can send you to do? I don't think so, but we may need another one of these large dumping sites. We're producing a decent amount. So let's go ahead and make another one of those. Let's pop this side by side. Should be good enough. Yeah, well, we're not going to run out of waste for you guys to go through very quickly. So that is fine. Okay, we're now producing more power than we need. This is going to be charging. I think that'll get us through the night. Yeah, I think we should be safe. And you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll drop the Eternal Summer down. Nice and close to our base. Yeah, at 92%, 93. This isn't going to take us very long, in fact, to land. That should be more than we need. We can already start sending the things that we need with the drones, and then we'll collect the rest as they arrive. All right, excellent. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? What are we waiting on? Waiting for required payload. Waiting to unload. Okay, Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. It looks like we have a couple more rare metals to go, but at least we have a depot nearby. That's really good to see, and we can bring on in our walking object. Wait a second. Trade pad. Oh, you know what? Nothing's really happening here. You know what? Let's just convert to a landing pad for now. Maybe that's our issue. Yeah, there we go. And now we can drop that down. A little bit danger close, given everything, but you know what? If SpaceX can catch a rocket while it's landing, I'm pretty sure we can land a tiny little pod with a little less danger. Alright, so what have we got here? You guys need exports. Yeah, some fuel and some machine parts. Oh, it needs to refuel with us. Oh, that could be slightly problematic. How long do we have to send you on your way? Doesn't give us a time limit at least. 8 per day. Well, this is a higher priority, so we'll send that over there instead. I guess that's just going to buy us some extra time for our Earthsick to become less so. We'll go ahead and tell that to salvage. Oh, these guys are launching, so I guess... yeah, takeoff is in progress, so yeah, goodbye to you guys. Drone hub. Yeah, everybody is really busy right now, it seems. There is one malfunctioning drone. That's not good. Where is the drone? Broken. Alright, we're going to have to try and cycle through our little bloodies. Eternal Summer, that's fine. Let's go... maybe over here? Oh, too much dust has been accumulated. Okay, well that's our problem. I'm sure that someone will be by to help him out fairly quickly. Let's see. RC Commander, can we go ahead and tell... where is your drone? Hey, little buddy. Going to moisture evaporator. I assume you are fixing that? Yes. Maintenance is good. Let's go ahead and queue up a repair. I think that seems good. Make sure that they're up and running. That would be rather nice. Alright, these guys have a little bit of fuel. They're getting their exports fairly quickly. Alright, well, either way. We probably need some more drones, so we probably need our drone hub to get up and running. Let's see about our technology. I feel like we had one that we may have gone for. New building, a drone hub. That would be something we could purchase. Did we purchase one of the... no, drone swarms. Okay, drone hubs that are constructed with additional 2 drones, and the maximum is increased by 80. Yeah, we might want to add that to our list at some point if we're going to go ahead and pick up another one. I feel like we are a little bit short on drones, and I don't believe we have the drone printing ability yet. Yeah, it's not the best. Alright, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Hopefully that'll mean that our little drone buddy can get repaired, which is good. We can keep everything up and running. More scans have been completed. Not showing us anything, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and tag... I don't know, let's go on top of the mountain. Could be worthwhile. Oh, okay, meteor just arrived down there. Let's go ahead and see. Anything worth noting? Polymer. Okay, so... got the Explorer, we want the transport. Okay, you've collected pretty much everything you can. Let's go ahead and we'll gather those resources there. And then we'll go ahead and tell you to deposit over here. Okay, so Q task, transferring resources. Discovered. We'll see how that goes. Oh, planetary anomaly. Inspiring architecture. Okay, what is this? Colonists in domes with a spire have increased morale. Ooh, that is very nice. Even on the seemingly most ordinary of days, colonists on Mars must never forget how extraordinary their lives actually are. Every time they pause from their newfound routines on this alien world and gaze upon the man-made spires that arise proudly towards the Martian sky, they will be reminded of the incredible feat their lives are part of. Okay, well that's rather nice. That could be quite good actually. Let's see what spires we have available at the moment. Okay, we need to finish researching the water reclamation system. That would be rather good. That would mean that we're able to save a little bit of water for our farm. That would also help cut down on our consumption for the dome in general. So that's all right. All right, looks like the school got built, which is rather nice. So we can build in some traits. What do we want? We could have religious, composed. I think instead of composed, we'll go for religious. Yeah, higher base morale, lower sanity. That seems good. Survivor. What about you? Less health without food, water, oxygen, or when living in an unpowered dome. That's probably not bad. Enthusiast could be good, but I think we're going to stick with survivor, religious, and nerd. That seems acceptable. Now, unfortunately, this is going to go through a little bit of our maintenance of electronics, but I think it's worthwhile. We'll try and get people to go through there whenever they can. But again, we're kind of future planning at this stage. Not everyone can necessarily be, needs things. Although, hang on a second. This building is deteriorated and will stop working. Hang on a second. Let's make that a high priority. We need to make sure that we have some concrete there. We have just enough as it stands. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure that that is fixed. This isn't as high a priority. We're just waiting on a little bit of fuel. How are our stores going? We've only got 2. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we're going to need another fuel refinery. Now, the fuel refinery requires water and power. We have... I think we have enough during the day. And we've turned this off at night for now. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fix that. Oh, the caravel does need to land again. Hang on a second. What's going on here? Polymers. Alright, they are getting collected, but after these go, then we can go ahead and land back down again. These fellows are sorted. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. And we have 28 rare metals. Okay, I wonder what happened to the all 30. I thought we had more. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. Oh, we have some over here. But either way, it's not too crucial one way or the other. There we go. We can land our ship again. Get back a couple of drones. That'll be useful. That will be very much beneficial. Oh, please stay away. I don't want that doing anything anytime soon. But let's also make sure that we have our transport. You are back. You do have the polymer. You have all of these. Let's see. Let's tell you to unload at this other one. That'll be fine. Alright, and now where can we collect some more materials? Let's try and do this before nighttime occurs and it's difficult to see. Okay, so all of these areas seem relatively clear. All of those are clear. We have 79 metals down there. Another 10 and 44. Okay, let's go for these ones. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with both of those. That should be fun. Let's go ahead and start collecting from here. And then we'll queue up the rest from there. Alright, so that'll be fine.
Colonists are departing. Research complete.
Leaving Mars? 2 of them? Well, hold your horses. I don't think you can leave on this one. That doesn't seem possible. And let's see, waiting to refuel.
Sector scanned.
I'm not really sure where those people think that they're leaving. I don't know how they think that they're going to go. Residents homeless. Well, that's awkward. Middle-aged botanist? No, 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 no. Why are you... He seems to think that he can go on the ship, and that ain't happening. We are not sending off with you here. That is not going to happen whatsoever. I do wonder whether we're going to be able to get them back. Let's just make sure this is a lower priority. That's fine. Oh, new trade route for food for concrete. Huh. Let's have a look. Okay. Paradox Interactive is connecting to us. Hello, Commander. I see you're here too, I guess. Standing is good. They have good funding. They have colonists building. They don't have much in the way of food, though. Okay, so, their research is worse than ours. They have a whole stack more power, though. Plenty of fuel. What do we go for? What if we request resources? Could we do that? Go for a little bit of food? Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we just go for a little bit of extra fuel. Advanced. You know what? Sorry. Let's see. For some reason, these count as advanced, but I guess I don't have enough fuel to be able to get it here. Metals, concrete. I don't think we really need any of those. Okay, I guess we're just going to ignore them. Yeah, they're just willing to trade other stuff. Okay, well, I guess that's useful for future us to know, but right now it's not going to be too important. I think at this stage, yeah, we'll try and we'll tell you guys to assign to this drone commander, and then this guy, he can go over there as well. Make sure that they're doing what they need to do. Yeah, we're a little bit short on fuel, so we're not going to be able to get any of that right now. Looks like everything we've got is going to the eternal summer. That's still at least one more day. But I think what we'll do is... we really need to send off some things. I was kind of hoping... Yeah, I hadn't planned on having to pay the fuel for the eternal summer to return. Had I thought about that, I wouldn't have... Yeah, it just puts us in a sticky situation. I was hoping to get this back to Earth, sell off those rare metals, and then be able to bring back in some prefabs. But since that doesn't seem to be the case, let's go ahead and make... so let's just double check. How much water do we consume here? One water production. These produce 1.1 or 1.5 if we place them appropriately. Okay, so we need at least one more moisture evaporator, one more fuel refinery. That'll help us out with our water situation even more. Water towers seem to be doing well. They are full, which is excellent. You know what? No. Hang on a second. We're making 2.2 more than necessary. Yeah, we can just build a fuel refinery. Yes. Okay, so where is this? Fuel refinery. We need one of you. Okay, so a little bit of concrete, some machine parts, and... yeah, that is perfectly acceptable. And you know what? We don't even need to change anything. Now, this will hurt our power production, but we can easily make that up again. Let's build you... Let's make this over here. We'll rotate the buildings around. That way, that should be relatively easy to tie on in. We'll go ahead and build up the power that is necessary with a power cable. That is all that we need. And then what else can we do? We're going to need some more power to be produced. So this costs us 5. Let's go with another. We'll make a spare one just in case. I think that's probably a fairly prudent idea. We'll chuck that one go side by side. All right, I think that should be good. That'll increase our fuel production a little bit better. We'll have it disabled at night, just like the other ones, so we're not burning through our power supply, and we will see how that goes in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.